Hey guys, what's going on? How was your Friday? Can you even tell that it's Friday? I know things are crazy right now with the quarantine. I saw a Holderness family video today about not knowing what day it is, which is how I feel pretty much all the time. Anyhow, welcome. How are you doing? Go ahead and stick around to the end of this live stream, guys, and I'm going to give you a link for a special dono. Okay, so a couple things that I want to talk about today. I went live more often today. Really about, try not to get, there we go, about traffic secrets with you guys with this book, a new book from Russell Brunson. And first, I kind of want to talk about Russell Brunson because he is funnels, right? And so, as I make this video, I am assuming you have some familiarity, or you a little bit, at least. So, Russell Brunson, have his little mug on here. That's the back of him, at least. He wrote these books, .com Secrets, Expert Secrets, and now Traffic Secrets. And he's the face of ClickFunnels, right? Like, he's super excited about ClickFunnels. This is his baby, and that's awesome, and it's great. I don't know. Okay. Just going to spill my thoughts out here, okay? Hopefully it'll make some sense. What runs into then is that people kind of worship him, and they're afraid to say what they actually think. And so Russell came out with this video a couple days ago, and I think it was kind of crazy. And I was really surprised when I looked at the comments, and everybody was like, "Aaron, this is so beautiful. We love you." And I don't know, like, is that genuine? And so then what that leads into, and kind of my connection between that and talking about traffic secrets, is that so many affiliates, when they promote somebody's product, whether it's a Clemson product or, something else, it's hard to know if they actually genuinely like the product, if they think it's good, or, if they're just going to say whatever they think they should say to get a sale or to make the promotion. And so one thing that Joshua and I really strive to do is to be transparent and to be authentic, and tell you good or bad our perspective on things. And so switch my little caption here. So I just want to talk about this video and what he said and kind of give you my thoughts and feedback. And I do wish that this were live. Let me know if you see this on a replay, let me know in the comments. I would love to actually dialogue and hear your thoughts on this, because I think it's such a topic. And so while we're hanging out here in the middle of a pandemic, why don't we talk about this? And so let me see if I share my screen. Hopefully I can handle all this. Do the right button pushes. I kind of just want to show you just a second of this video. So it's Russell talking about how when he was in Kenya, and seeing how happy they are and comparing what they have in their life. And so let me, if I share my screen, okay. Oh, hold on. I have to allow it. Give me 1 second, guys. Come on. Okay. I don't know if that worked. Am I still here? Hopefully. All right. So I'm not sure if I can share the screen right now. I'm sorry. Basically, what happens is that he says in the video, like, oh, these kids in Kenya are so happy. They're playing with like a bike tire and a stick and playing in the dirt, and then he thinks about his kids back home, or, friends' kids, and they're playing with their ex-dad, and, and the fact that, like, his life, that it brings up trials and temptations. He's like, and I know I'm blessed, but is this, like, am I blessed or am I cursed and stuff? And you're like, okay. So then he goes on to say that, oh man, let me see if I can get this, that like, what if we get to heaven and we find out that like, there are actually all these rules in place and the system is fair. And beautiful. Does that really match up with reality, and doesn't take kind of the responsibility off of you to do anything? And so I think that, like, it's just very problematic, It's hard to see and has what is very clearly a blessed life trying to sort of justify that it's on the same wavelength as people in Africa or something. And I know this is I just thought it was a very odd video to make, an odd thing to say. And the fact, so yeah, I would love to get some feedback from what other people think about this, because, from traveling, I've definitely experienced this, and see so, and I get it. Like, you see, we were in Southeast Asia, and the people there are, they're happier. If you've been on a cruise and you go to the Caribbean or something, so many times you'll see people whose lives are, vastly different from yours, but there's still beauty there and there's happiness. And so you realize that we don't need everything that, is kind of pushed on us in America, right? The excess and the materialism and everything. So that I agree with. And I don't think it's wrong to have great things, but I think to say that the scales are balanced is, that's a little off there. And so what I wanted to share kind of is how I would kind of do a takeaway instead of Russell's takeaway, is something that I read from Jen Sincero that I thought was really good. And she said that, for good or bad, in our society, money is power. And so one of the best things that you can do to help other people and to make a difference in the world is to make more money so that you have more power and you can lobby for change. You can start organizations, you can send relief, you can do things that actually make a difference and help people who don't have the same resources and things that you have. And so I think that is a really good sort of response to this, because it's a hard thing to kind of understand and explain when you're coming from an American or, a more first world perspective. So anyhow, that is just kind of, I would love to know what you guys think. It's a crazy video. I'm sorry that my screen share is not working to show you guys, but I promise it's on his Facebook page. It's from the last 7 days or so. You can find it there. So anyhow, all that to say, I respect Russell. I think he is a really good guy. I think his heart is in the right place with what he's sharing, right? I don't agree with his conclusion, but I do think he's a good guy, and I love that, his heart to go and help people. And ClickFunnels has done so much to help Operation Underground Railroad, which I think is amazing, working to stop trafficking and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts. I would love to know what you guys think. I wish we could do more dialogue. That would be great. So with that said about Russell, I'm going to say hi really quick because I see Jeremy and Bart said hi. And yes, I haven't seen you guys in forever, right? I miss Periscope. I do. it was so easy then, where, just travel and you break out your phone and start Periscope. And I loved talking with you guys then. And so I thought that's been a little while now. We miss you guys. All right. So let me know, even if you're coming at me later in the replays, let me know what you think about this craziness from Russell. Maybe you have a totally different takeaway from mine too, or what I would just love to hear some good dialogue and conversation right now. This is not even relevant to anything, but I'm just going to talk about it for a minute. Social media is a crazy place right now. And so Josh and I watched a video earlier from Alex Becker, and he can be a bit harsh, but man, he was dead on about social media, and especially right now during the time of the coronavirus, and how basically it is just a wasteland, and you don't need to be consuming the majority of what is on social media right now. Your friends, your family, anybody that you're following, they're probably spreading fear and anxiety, stupidity. And again, he's harsher than I am, but I did totally agree. So, yeah, social media, I like this. Let's start a nice dialogue and something a little more thought-provoking. That would be cool. So, segueing from that, Russell Brunson, crazy thoughts aside, is launching his new book, Traffic Secrets. And we got a copy of it. It's available right now for pre-orders. It'll come out till May 5th. You can see your little link there. You can get it at onlinetrafficsecretsbook.com. It is free. You pay $9.95 shipping. Not a big deal. But the book itself is free. And so I kind of just want to give you guys my thoughts on the book, a review, and some, honest thoughts on what this is like. So one, it's a decent sized book. We've got over 300 pages here, and we've got 20 secrets, I believe. If you've read his other books, .com Secrets or Expert Secrets, then you kind of know the formula. The secrets build, some solid strategy, what you need to know to be a good online marketer. And so just to kind of explain the trilogy for you, if you haven't read them, or you don't remember how they all fit together, why this book is different from what he's already written. The first book, .com Secrets, that's basically about, he describes it as the science, like of funnels and online marketing. How does it work? So like if you are brand new to online marketing, where do you start? How do you put the pieces together? What do you need? Are you going to need a funnel and email system? What do you need? How do you, piece it all together? That's kind of .com Secrets, so that you can get something in place. And then Expert Secrets is the second book, and that's about how to more establish yourself as an authority, how to start building up your reputation, how more to structure your copy and reach your audience. So he describes it as the art of funnels, right? If the first one was the science, the second one is the art. So you got the structure in place, then you learn how to add some finesse and tweak it so that you're connecting more with your audience. You're doing a better job telling your story. And then this third book, Traffic Secrets, to complete the set is, how do you get people to your funnel? And I just want to say, for over 3 years now, we've been building funnels for clients, and I love it. I love getting to help people. They come and they have an idea for their business, or, they're either trying to launch like maybe a new course or their book, some kind of digital product, sometimes physical products. They're trying to grow the business. Maybe a lot of them are just starting out. Some are trying to grow and scale, and they make a funnel about it. And I love being part of it. And it crushes me when I go back and to check on them and check on their funnels. And some of them, they're not using the funnel anymore. They're not paying for ClickFunnels, and they've just abandoned it. And the number one reason why is because they didn't know how to get people to the funnel, right? That is such a key component. And I do think it's something that's always bugged me a little bit when Russell's like slogan basically is you're one funnel away. And yes, that can be true. You know, you can be one funnel away from success, but if you don't know how to get people there, you can have the most beautiful, perfect funnel ever made, but if nobody sees it, it's not, you know, you're not making any money from that. So I appreciate that he brought this book out now, because I always felt like that was lacking a little bit, because I know, again, because I've seen the clients and everything, I know that it's not just the funnel, right? That's not the only piece that people are missing. And so if you are struggling online, if you're trying to launch or grow your business, if you've built funnels and you don't know how to get them there, then get them there. How to get people to your funnel, right? Then you need this book, right? You need to learn how to get more traffic. And so one of the things that I expected before I got the book, before I cracked it open, was that this was going to be about like how to run Facebook ads, right? Because I think that for so many online marketers right now is kind of, okay, I'm trying not to get distracted by the chat, but yes, I do see the chat. Hi, Joshua. Thank you so much for chiming in. Thank you. I appreciate it. So I can see you're good. I said hi to Bart and Jeremy, and I'm excited. So yeah, so you need to be able to get traffic. And so a lot of times now, the most common way to do it is with Facebook ads. And I think we're coming.
Cool. I was wondering, you have the chat window open?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's actually cooler out here.
It is. It's a lot nicer.
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe I should put my windows down. Okay. All right, guys. Real life here.
You turn the car off inside. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. All right. Thanks, guys. What happens? I would say like one of the best things now about I don't know how to put this so they don't sound completely insensitive. I appreciate that everybody is working from home with their children now. So if I'm on a call or I'm doing a live stream or something and life interrupts and you hear, you know, a child scream or, you know, Josh comes over and talks to me or whatever, everybody's used to it now. Everybody gets it. So that's cool. Anyhow, traffic secrets, right? Traffic secrets. I'm so confused. Bart, oh great, you're saying it's perfect. That's awesome. You own a roofing company. Okay. Yes, build your online presence. Exactly. So I will say that if, like Bart, if you are new to being online, if you go and you get this book, so onlinetrafficsecretsbook.com, if you go and you get the book, after you purchase it, you'll have the option to get all 3 books and like a new updated version, hardback, and it comes with a special 4th bonus book. If you are new to being online, you know, I think that whole set can really help you. But if your issue is getting traffic, then just get Traffic Secrets. Anyhow, I think that in our heads, and Facebook ads is kind of the main focus for people when they think about traffic. And that is not what this book is. So at first I was a little thrown off when I looked at it. I was like, I don't know, this doesn't seem as helpful as I expected. But once I really went through it and understood Russell's motivation, then I got it and I was on board. And so his idea and the goal behind the book is to teach you sort of the psychology and the strategies of figuring out who your dream customers are, where they're hanging out, and how to reach them, regardless of what platform you're on. Because, you know, while right now Facebook is the hot thing and it has been for a few years, a year or 2 or 5 from now, it might be something totally different, right? And he still wants you to be able to read the book and use Facebook ads and Instagram stories to be really successful. And that's completely irrelevant a few years from now. Then his book is irrelevant and it's no help to you, right? So instead, the book is to give you a really solid foundation. You know, and so then you can take the principles of how to really reach out to your audience, how to portray yourself, you know, and how to think about where they are and meet them where they are and organically start bringing them in. that's going to be useful for you no matter what platform that you're on. So it's not what I expected, but I think it makes sense, and it's a really good way to go. He does, I don't know, you can't even see that I'm flipping through this. Sorry about that. It's got lots of his little, can you see? His little Russell Brunson drawings in there that he loves to explain things to you. Those are always fun. And so, he does give you examples like social media posts that work well for him. So, there are things like that. And he specifically talks about Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Google, since those are the biggest things right now. And yes, Bart, your question is, by any chance, is it on audio? And I believe that right now, if you buy this version of the book, you get the audio version for free as a bonus. So you get both. And it's Russell reading it, I'm pretty sure. Give me 1 second to get some water here. Yeah, and just while we're on that topic, Bart was saying that is perfect timing, and he needs this right now. In some ways, it feels a little weird in the midst of everything that's going on. And like, we felt bad for Russell, that I feel like I'm getting weird light right now, that he's launching his book right in the middle of quarantine and everybody, and it's kind of hard times for so many people. And in a way it is, like, there's so many really serious problems going on that, to be focused on one book about getting more traffic can seem like it's not serious enough, right? But at the same time, people need help. It's like, maybe you need to figure out what parts of your business you start taking online more. There are 3.3 million people who just name it. Some might want to start figuring out how they can work online, work from home. And in some ways, it actually is timing, because it really can be beneficial for people. So, you kind of see it both ways. So I'm trying to think what else would be helpful for you guys, like kind of as a review about this. I do really like, I'm very much a person who, like, I appreciate the principles and things. It helps me a lot to have examples to kind of get it into my head. And also, if you tell me, like, do X, Y, and Z, I'm great. I can handle doing that. Josh could tell you this whole story about it. We call it, like, I need sheet music. Like, I can play piano. I can't ever remember a song. I can't make up a song. But if you give me the sheet music, I can play the song, right? So he has these things here. I'm trying really hard with the glare, guys. And it's backwards. There we go. Okay, like Instagram publishing plan. And so it tells you, like, okay, every day for approximately 45 minutes, it'll take you about 45 minutes. You should do these things, twice a week. You should do these longer videos. This is what you should do in a month. This is what you do when you go live on Facebook. And so it gives you a breakdown plan. I love things like that, and I know I said that it's not really about the platforms. And again, it's not. And you could probably change this to, somewhat work for Snapchat or something. I don't know. Or a new platform that comes out. But for me, that is super helpful to get just a detailed plan, so I don't have to think about it myself. I don't have to try and read everything from the book and be like, okay, so I think what he's saying is that I should do this and this. No, he gives you the plan again for Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Google. And so I think that is incredibly helpful. He does not even get into platforms until, you can see the secrets here. Oh, there you go. Oh, page 128 there is when we start section 2. About 100 plus pages is just about figuring out who your dream customer is and how to get them into your funnel. Not even how to get them in your funnel, but just figuring them out, how to reach out to them. So again, like, that wasn't what I expected. And some of these things, they're going to be things that you've heard before. If you've gone through Russell's material, if you've done the One Funnel Away Challenge, if you've watched enough of his videos, read his other books, but they're good reminders and they relate here, like Hook Story Offer and the attractive character. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, then great, it'll be new to you. And if you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I know what those are, that's fine. You know that part, but it all fits in together. So, that, I don't even know if that's like a negative. That's one thing I would say is like, I know, I can't remember what it was, but I know there was a story in here. I'm like, I've heard this story before, but that's okay. You in your life to teach from, and we tend to forget things, right? So this way I can go back and reread it, be like, oh yeah, I did know that story, but I still forgot the lesson from it, so anyhow, Traffic Secrets. You can go to onlinetrafficsecretsbook.com to get it. Hold it up higher, Kristy. There you go. Oh man, I'm trying to figure it out. So those are my thoughts for you guys today. And I'm really excited that some of you guys were on here and chatted with me. That makes it so much better going live. I do get distracted by it sometimes, but it helps me a lot. So quarantine, right? Okay, so I will get this wrapped up. One thing I was going to say is the video I did yesterday, it talked about the fact that we have the choice to look for joy and find joy, look for the good in things, be intentional about the media you're consuming and everything. And someone that I love is Rachel Hollis, Rachel and her husband, Dave. And actually, one thing that made me super excited is that in here, he actually talks about her. They were in a Master Rico, and he asked her how she sold so many books, blah, blah, blah. It's in the book, happy. But so I really love following them and what they do, and they're very, very focused on being motivational and choosing joy and hope and everything. And so at the end of last year, they did a thing called Last 90 Days, and it was to end the last 3 months of the year really strong, right? And they were trying to figure out what they could do to help their community and, help anybody right now who's really struggling during this time. And so what they're going to do is starting on this Monday, March 30th, they're doing next 90 days. And so basically the idea is that for the next 3 months, so roughly April, May, June, while we're going through this and hopefully transitioning out of the coronavirus and the quarantine and, all the kind of aftershocks that we're going to experience from this, that we're going to be next 90 days is a place to get hope and stay grounded and positive during all this. And I have nothing to, just so we all know, this is a free thing. I have nothing to gain by telling you. I think it's great and I love following them. And so if you want to go follow them, I think it'd be great too. And so they're starting it. And basically the idea is that every day for 90 days, you focus on 5 healthy habits in your life. And they're also going to be doing training every week on a different theme. Like next week is going to be perspective, and they're going to do, she and her husband Dave are going to do training on it, and they're going to have it all like on a landing page that you can access. So you can keep going back to it and watching it. And there's a community, a big Facebook group around it and everything. So you can surround yourself with positivity. If you're interested in that, you can go to the Hollisco, TheHollisco.com/next90, like NEXT 90. And so I was telling Josh earlier that one of the healthy habits that you're supposed to do is to give up a category of food. And I never like that. When I did last 90 days, I wasn't sure what to do about that either. And actually, I've seen some other people in the chat say this too. Like, this is not a time when I want to be giving up something that I love, right? And, that's neither here nor there. But my thought was, I want to add in something. And so maybe my thing, instead of giving up something, is, trying to go live every day for this time. And instead, add that in, because I think that's adding hope and joy and giving me more connection with you guys. And so that's just kind of my thought. Love to hear what you guys think, what you would give up if you were going to give up a food, if you would add something into your life. Some people also like give up social media and stuff, or watching TV. Again, I don't know. My personal preference is to lean more towards kind of balance, sort of, rather than deprivation. I don't know. Anyhow, just something I wanted to share with you guys as we wrap up. I am just kind of going on and on right now, so I think we're good. If you guys have any questions, you can let me know in the chat. Again, really thankful you guys are here. So yeah, up Traffic Secrets this way. You can get the free book, including the audiobook. Just pay $9.95 shipping at onlinetrafficsecretsbook.com. And I really do believe that it is a very worthwhile book. And you can know that because I admitted that I think sometimes Russell says crazy things. There you go. All right, guys. And I told you at the beginning that if you stuck around, you would get a bonus. So if you go to mtg4.com, we actually built a funnel for a client that made him $1 million. So it got him into the ClickFunnels 2 Comma Club. And you can download a free copy, template of that funnel that you can pull into your ClickFunnels account. You can edit it to match your branding, your offer, and you can start using it. So that is our bonus for you today, mtg4.com. And you can that free template. All right, guys. So made him $1 million. And there you go. I really appreciate the fact that you guys have been here and hanging out with me. I would love to know, hit us up. Let me know your thoughts on Russell's crazy thoughts about topics there. Traffic Secrets, if you have any questions about it, let us know. Sorry, I need water one more time. And I really appreciate you guys. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for hanging out with me during this craziness. If I go ahead and do my 30 days of live streams or 90 days of live stream for my next 90 days, hopefully I'll be seeing a lot of you guys and hang out with me and let me know what we should be talking about. I feel so weird with this, like, somehow. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. You can find us at mtg4.com, marketertribe.com, Marketer Tribe across social media. I'm Kristy Cohen. There's not that many of us if you look for me. And again, grab Russell's book, onlinetrafficsecretsbook.com. It really is actually, I think, good timing and helpful for you. Thank you so much, Bart. It was great to see you too. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Jeremy. Thanks for helping me out, Josh. You guys are awesome. I love you. Have a wonderful weekend. All right. And I'll be back with you then. All right. Take care, guys. It's always so hard to say bye and really wrap it up. But okay. We can do it. Bye.